Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Tyler Satterley from Sacramento, California's Blessed Curse, and you are tuning into Poppet's Corner.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Poppet's Corner. Thoroughly excited, as always, to be bringing back on the boys of the hometown crowd, the one and only Voices of Ruin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Dave, how's your dick?
My dick is fantastic, Tanner. Thank you for asking, sir. How is your dick?
My dick's good. It's nice and warm in here. It'd probably be, like I said, we nicknamed it the turtle. So if we was outside, it'd be the turtle.
See, there's snapping turtles too out there, ladies. So be careful.
That's a talent.
But what a way to start off an interview, guys! Thanks for coming on and hanging. Always a pleasure to have you guys. And
Thank you.
how you guys been before we actually conduct this shit?
I mean, we've been fantastic. We've back on stages, on stages. That kind of works out, and playing music and enjoying life. And no, shit's good.
Kind of feeling a little more normal, you think? Or I kind of feel like that.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
We should.
I am. I've moved on for
Wake
2
up.
years now.
Yeah.
Wake up, get up, let's get out there.
Yeah.
Business as usual, working hard, making money, keeping the vibe going, getting the shows back alive. Let's get back to business.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Stop driving by yourself with a mask on. With the windows rolled up.
Yeah, please.
It's not a smart.
Super annoying.
It's not a smart decision to make.
You might pass out
You might not make it.
at a light.
It's not good.
So, gentlemen, this is what, the second or third time you've played a Wacken Battle of the Bands, from my understanding?
Well, this is our.
Is this the second year in a row or something?
This is our first year playing
As
without
veterans.
competing.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this. When you guys were competing, what was kind of going through your mindset at first? So you guys, and how did you actually find out about this particular thing? Because when you guys won, it was almost brand new, right? Because it started in like
Yeah, it was kinda last minute,
2017
too.
or something like that.
2018.
2018.
Right. So, but I'm saying this thing started in 2017. So it's
Yes.
like
We were the
Wait.
second band U.S. representative
Correct.
ever been to Wacken.
correct. So I'm just curious how you guys found out about this particular event.
So I think, social media originally brought it out. There was a battle, and they were taking submissions, and we never really done battle for the bands. It was always, and it was nothing against bands that did. It just there was nothing that really, drew our attention to win. Win a pair of fucking drumsticks. I mean, we're gonna be all right without drumsticks, but this was something that perked our ears. We said, "Holy shit, we can get a chance to play Wacken." We're like, "This is something."
Are you serious?
I have a Wacken tattoo before I even got this,
wow.
because I attended there in 2010.
Are you guys in? Yeah.
Yeah,
We dropped everything. Yes, absolutely.
yeah. And we submitted our name, and we got the email back, and that's how we heard about it.
So, but what were some of the criterias then? And I'm just kind of curious how it's changed from then till now, as far as how a band could actually get in on this particular event.
I think it's the same submission process. They open it up in either end of the year, early year of the contest, and then from there they review the submissions and they accept certain amounts per city. I couldn't give you the number. I mean, I don't even know if they have a number, but it's cool to see it grow because, I mean, it's Orange County's first year doing it.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you're going to get to later, but it's cool to see it expanding into other cities, and I think we got it in a good time because, fuck, I don't know. I mean, the competition's kind of crazy, I'm sure, these days, but I mean, it's amazing to see the amount of cities that are participating in this event is out of control.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's fucking insane.
I would say from when you guys went, everybody was pretty proud of themselves that this is representation for us. I mean, close to home, more than anything.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Because I didn't know that, and Eric clued us in, that only one band goes.
Yeah.
Just one. So fucking A. That's a lot of competition. You got to be tight. You got to be professional. Your set has to be great. I mean, from qualification to the finals and making it that far and actually then going, there's something to be said for that. So, so we're proud of.
You want to hear something funny about that? Like, when they announced the fucking winner in 2018, and the original winner was from Philadelphia. Do you remember the name of the band?
No, I don't. I remember what they're wearing. They're all dressed up like bears and Vikings.
No. The winner of the first year. Shit.
Oh no, damn.
Poor bastards. They stopped playing music anyways.
No, they did.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, they kind of felt they
Fuck
had a
you
falling
guys.
out. No, they did. They had a falling out.
When
It's
that
very
shit
sad.
stopped playing music.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Maybe they did. I don't know. If you guys are done, whatever. Yeah. But so he announces at the end. He's like, and the finalist was a band from Philadelphia,
Okay.
which won the first year, and a finalist from Florida. So those bands all flew out to Los Angeles to compete in the final one, which was us and those two bands. And Mr. Eric Dow at the end, he's like, and just like last year, the winners are from the hometown Los Angeles. And it was like, because the final was in Philadelphia last year. So I'm like, fuck, Philly won again. Are you kidding me? Shit. And I'm just sitting there, my heart's beating out of my chest. And then he's like, the hometown winners win it. You know, the hometown band wins it. And then we ended up going to Wacken. You know.
Fuck yeah.
So let me ask you this. So obviously, once you found out you guys won, what was the next step? Did you guys just get plastered at a fucking bar and just not?
I think we already
Oh,
plastered.
of course.
Okay. So,
Were we already wasted? I think we were.
You were not.
Oh no!
You were celebrating
the
like a
adrenaline,
mad
the
dog.
excitement. It was like on edge. Like it was everything for us at that time.
and once you win, what are some of the next steps that you have to take in order to prepare yourselves to just in order to get out to Wacken? Obviously, you need passports and whatnot, but do the judges go over these are the things you need to bring with you, the merch?
Yeah, Eric Dow like filled us out on everything that we needed to do, what we had to take, what was the best thing for us, and we literally came up with how to pack. You know, tents, sleeping bags, everything. We were assuming rainy weather, and it was like the first Wacken. They never had rain, and it was hotter than hell.
So you brought the sun with you guys. There
Yeah.
you go.
It was the
Yeah.
hottest Wacken they said in like decades.
awesome.
Yeah, lobsters. It's funny. People were lobsters, and like we were the only ones that like really handled it well.
They're all pasty white and sunburnt. You guys.
Oh no, it was bad.
So for the bands that win, how do they take care of you as far as your travel and hotels and whatnot, or do you have to actually go in sleeping tents and how does that all work? Because there's how many fucking bands that play that place,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So for you guys, just walk me through that whole aspect because I don't know anything about it.
So the Wacken Metal Battle USA. I don't know if they have a fund or what it is, but they actually gave us. I mean, they didn't pay for our plane tickets, but they gave us some money towards the plane tickets. And we were in charge of getting our own tickets after that. So we purchased our tickets. We got out there, and they have a VIP campground for all the artists.
Yeah, they had a shuttle bus pick us up. It was
So it was-
cooler with beverages.
Beer, the fucking beer, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, are you thirsty?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah, I am."
First
just got
class.
off a goddamn airplane to Germany.
Yeah, we
and they had
landed-
Beck's ice cold.
We landed in Hamburg, and it was like a 45-minute
Was it
drive.
Hamburg? Yeah, it was Hamburg. Yeah,
We landed probably like 12:30 at night.
yeah, their time.
45
Like-
minutes, got there at 1:20, pulled in. We had a camping site. Eric Dow was there, had it all fucking prepped for us, ready to set up. We set it up, and people were raging. And
Did anybody know who you guys were at that specific moment, or was it just until after you guys played?
Well, artist relations. I mean, they had an
Yeah.
idea that we were there. I
Yes.
mean, but
No, I'm talking just fans and just people. Did people know of Voices prior?
No.
Is that, okay.
No.
not at
really,
all.
yeah.
I think a lot of the locals didn't have. I mean, Germany, obviously, the German band had some locals, but
but we did make fans after that show. It was quite amazing.
totally. Yeah, we sold CDs and we so
We had people hunt us down and found our campsite.
yeah, so we brought our own CDs because they had the opportunity to bring shit, and it was so complicated to
Yeah.
really do that. So we kind of black marketed our own CDs and stuff. We
literally-
brought our own CDs.
We
and
took
shirts.
less clothes to bring merch.
Yeah, we packed ourselves light and we brought merch for ourselves. And sorry, Wacken, we did that, but it didn't make sense. You guys are crazy, but it allowed us to at least network a little bit on that standpoint and get some of our merch out there and stuff like that. But the process was awesome. I mean, honestly, like the VIP section, Eric Dow, he took care of us. He was our what's
Our manager. Yeah.
our chauffeur, and
yeah.
he was our TM. He's our tour manager, you know. So he made sure that we had our area to sleep in, and you know
Yeah,
wherever
everything
we
was set
needed
up.
to be. If there was any interviews, if there was when we had to do the artist
He had us on a
check-in.
checklist.
It was all taken care of.
So he had your itinerary, is from my understanding.
yeah.
So,
100%.
Oh, yeah.
What a great thing not to have to stress about. And have
Oh
someone
yeah,
help
he
you
was
out.
completely in charge of everything. Hey guys, get your shit together. Let's go.
Yep.
You know?
So Dave, just as speaking from a front man perspective here, how did you approach Wacken compared to say just a live show? Because a local live show, because there's how many thousands of people that are going to be
Sure.
watching you. So did you? Obviously, you would do it like how you do a normal live show, but was there some other aspect that you had the freedom to do out there that you couldn't do at like a venue of this size? Because that stage is, again, it's fucking massive. So
Right.
how do you approach a stage of that caliber compared to a local that's different than just the normal? Well, we approach it like every other fucking show.
I mean, it was almost a little more. It's a little terrifying because you're at the mercy of the monitors. You know, where at a small venue, you obviously, unless you're playing DI, you have your amps behind you and the drums are close by you. But here, I mean, it's spread out. So I mean, if the monitor mix isn't ideal, you're going to be really fucking lost. So that was the challenge, was making sure the monitors were mixed. And I mean, no disrespect to the sound guys, but I mean, they're so time crunched that the real monitor mix and the monitor, the line check, the monitor check was just terrible. Like, we had very little time to do it. So it was just really dialing it in. So I mean, I think it was more difficult than anything on a bigger stage. If you don't have a good monitor mix, I mean, you're at the mercy of the monitor 100%. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a short set. It went by so fast. It was 20 minutes. We literally played 3 songs because of the length of our songs. It limited us to 3 fucking songs. But the ability to see the crowd, it's a different standpoint of engaging with the crowd. I feel that they're more there for the music, where in a local show they're more there for the show, and I think there's just a separation there.
Yeah, and their response was awesome. Like, I remember me and Dave, we walked out just looking at the stage, looking at the crowd, like off to the side, and we had a moment, and it was like, dude, we fucking did it. This is fucking amazing.
Well, the picture of you guys, like with the crowd behind you, is
yeah.
Unreal.
almost once in a lifetime. But you want it to be.
We came out
not
of the
once in a
curtain,
lifetime.
and it was like, whoa.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
The curtain
Starstruck.
opened. We were like, holy shit.
We played so
gotta
many
play
shows.
now. Yeah.
We played so many shows. We thought we had this. We walked out. We were like little kids again. It was like,
That's
oh
so
my
exciting.
God, this is amazing.
That's.
So I'm sure I don't have to say this to a lot of musicians, but day one, you want to fucking party, but maybe wait till after you play, because we fucking raged on day one. Maybe I should. I'm speaking for myself.
Well, we knew that would happen no matter how hard we tried.
Damn it. Damn it.
Now, Wally, I got a question for you. So
Yes, sir.
when you were approaching, obviously that specific, so you walk on stage, right, with just your bass. You don't bring a fucking your rig,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So are you at the mercy of their setup, and how was their
of course.
particular setup compared to say yours? Did you feel kind of uncomfortable using?
No, because I was always an Ampeg guy, and I'm pretty sure they had like a refrigerator A10 Ampeg. I don't remember what the head was, but
I think it was Ampeg too.
yeah, I think it
might have been an
honestly,
orange head,
it was
actually.
comfortable enough for me that I didn't have to stress about it. The only thing is make sure that I was in tune, changing my strings right before a show, which you should never do. And I was so nervous, and it was, like I said, it was like starstruck. It was
That's
like,
where you hope
wow.
for a good sound guy, right? Regardless,
So
Yeah.
what do you kind of, I guess, lock onto in terms of what you're listening to while you're playing on stage? Do you listen for Dave's vocals primarily? What's the focal point for you specifically? And did you get that on at Wacken per se?
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's kind of like all around. You know where your boys are at.
But
We
I'm
always
saying-
start with Lonnie. Lonnie clicks us in.
Okay, well, I'm saying,
then-
like, do you pay attention more to the snare when you're playing and trying to get in time, I guess, with the rest of the players?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like trying to stick with the drums is like the main part, but you got to blend, especially for me. And I go off of Tom a lot. Usually Steve-O's far away, so hearing him on the other side, that's what we're always battling when we do our sound checks. It's like I need to hear him a little bit as well. But yeah, we practice. Sometimes Dave can't make it, It is definitely different. We can focus on ourselves.
Why does he
a little
throw me
bit.
under the fucking bus, dude?
But
hey, these assholes don't make it sometimes, dude. Well, I'm just
But no,
I'm
it
defending
does-
myself here.
It does show the
I
effect.
make more practices than these assholes.
Wait,
just
wait.
call it out there.
I wasn't
Continue.
finished yet,
Continue.
I think
David.
there was
Continue.
some credit.
I wasn't
time,
finished
but
yet,
I'm not
David.
sure.
Dude, you guys don't know this, but he punched me in the dick when he said that, dude. It's not very nice.
No, but when he is there, that's when he's not there. That's when we notice, like, okay, yeah. Sometimes I get a little lost because I'm waiting for Dave to come in. And it's not there.
So is this when the band breaks up during this interview? Is that what's
Fuck
going on?
no, I
Okay.
can,
No.
dude. We
No, yeah.
talk so much.
He's still got
shit.
sandwiches. Don't worry. So he'll be fine.
No, but I mean, the answer to that question is, I mean, while he can't answer questions, is Lonnie's the only one on the clique, so we all follow him, 100%.
I know. I'm just generally curious when it comes to like I just always am curious with what members focus on in terms of their live performance. Like with me, it's always the snare and my guitar and vocals.
Yeah.
Like those are my three things that I.
That's your triangle.
Yeah,
You're like,
exactly.
Yeah.
got
So I
it.
was just curious what your guys' were. So.
No,
Well, fuck him. I
we
mean,
tried
he doesn't
to,
know what
no,
he's
we tried
talking
to
about,
mold.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Does that matter if it's a larger stage or not? Or
Oh, dude, it was like, dude, we're always we're the biggest guys out there. There's never enough room. And we got there like we have so much room. We can do aerobics out here.
That's true.
Like, how do I handle myself? You know?
Dude, I just want to say the artist relations out there is phenomenal, dude. We had a practice space early. They separated us in a tent. We had our own tent to warm up. What is it like? Put our fucking uniforms. What do you call that shit?
What, your wardrobe?
Wardrobe, my man. We had a wardrobe room.
unless you guys are wearing uniforms.
Well, yeah. I mean, it kind of
No,
feels
it's
like
great.
uniform
They
sometimes.
gave us a
but-
full package deal. They brought a box full of energy drinks,
Wardrobe.
sodas, little foods.
Yeah, you guys
little
didn't have
things,
your
Swedish platter,
like your
the-
list of things that you demand.
No.
Your M&Ms and shit.
Oh,
yeah, our writers were very simple.
We were very humble
Backs.
and respectful to even be there. It
Booze.
was just like a dream come true.
So I have
Really
a
was.
there's a question I particularly want to ask you guys. So when I was interviewing a previous guest, Dirk Rogers from Bad Acid Trip, used to be with on System of a Down's label, Serge Tankian's label, and their guitar player told him, he said, when you go out there, there's going to be, a portion of the audience that is going to love you. There's going to be a portion of your audience that absolutely hates you, and then the rest are just going to be whatever. And it's those 20, you might have 20 fans out there that are going to buy your CDs for life. Those are the people that you want to lock onto. So with that in mind, did that ever come across after the show happened? Did you get a lot of those fans where it's like they're fans for life?
That's a great.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Vodka.
Actually, I have a story for that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So,
You could say it's a great question. I always appreciate
it's a great fucking question.
yeah, we actually got on we jumped on an Asia tour with Vader, and we ended up going to
Hey,
Japan. And by the time we got to Tokyo, there was a girl that was she was the promoter for the Tokyo show, and she was very cute. And she came up to us, and she told us, "Hey, my brother is like your guys' biggest fans." Really? Where are you guys from? Oh, we're from. My brother lives in Berlin, Germany. Really? That's awesome. Where did he see us? Did he see us on the Internal Bleeding tour with Sexual Slaughter and whatnot? No, they saw you at Wacken. I was like, really? That's awesome. That's
great.
And yeah, he's like, she's like, can we take a picture with you guys so I can send it to him, make them all jealous? And he called her like literally as she sent it, and he's like, I can't believe you're hanging out with those guys right now. And it was like,
What a great
wow.
thing. That's
wow.
awesome.
We
It was
actually
phenomenal.
had people from that Tokyo tour. They came here to Runefest
Yeah.
last December
Yeah.
or November. We did early
Yeah,
November. There
November.
was a group of people from Tokyo that flew to America to watch us at Runefest.
Yeah.
No fucking joke. Like I'm still like tripping on that.
Yeah.
And I saw them there. They still don't speak English. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's funny, but they literally they were like, we fucking love you guys.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Did,
what are you doing here?
Oh yeah.
did you make it a point to I mean, and something like that, do you make it a point to go, you know what, these guys came along, I'm going to go and spend a minute and talk to them? Or,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
yeah. I mean,
We still talk
you
about it.
have to appreciate
when people
that
ask
do
us
it.
about those
For sure.
stories, those are the ones that first pop up.
Yeah, and that goes along with
It's
the
an
20
amazing
people
feeling.
that that support you wherever they're at.
Oh man.
I have a follow-up to that. So you talked about Japan, you talked about Germany. Obviously, I believe the answer is that European fans are like way more into shows than
Yeah,
US fans.
definitely.
So was that a noticeable thing, whether it be at Wacken or in Japan? Is that something you guys picked up on?
Oh yeah, even on our European tour, it was like we stood out more. We went on tour with grindcore, well not grindcore, but like slam death metal, and we stood out because we're melodic. Very big difference. And a lot of the guys that came to the shows, they told us, they're like, "Wow, we didn't know what to expect from you guys." That was awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a.
it's humbling.
It's humbling as humbling as all hell, but it's a difficult question to answer. I mean, the magnitude of a local show in Europe and a local show in America, I would almost the crowd I would say is a little equal, but I think the artist relations is far and beyond 100% better. I mean, the way they take care of artists there, as opposed to here, I feel they take care more of the fans. Obviously, they're bringing the revenue, but the artists create the opportunity for the revenue to come in. And I think Europe appreciates it, and Japan. We haven't played out in other countries in Asia other than Japan, but that would be my biggest standpoint. I don't know if you can agree with that, Wally, but the crowds are hit or miss here and there. I thought I didn't see an overwhelming crowd, whether Internal Bleeding played in America or that we played in Europe. I mean, they have a bigger following in America, so especially the East Coast, they do a little better. But I didn't see like a bigger crowd per se. But I think the way that they took care of the artist was noticeably different. Noticeably different.
Yes. Like we were valued. It
Yeah,
felt really
that's
good.
gotta feel really good.
It felt really
Sure.
good. Definitely.
I mean, they had showers in literally every venue. There were, and some were very small. And if they didn't have showers, the promoter said, "Hey, my house is down the street.
Wow.
You can go shower here." They always had drinks for us. They had, they fed us whatever they could, even if it was, a meat and cheese spread with just, cheese and crackers. Shit like
So now that you've already played Wacken and won this event, obviously you're playing tonight. So how is the feeling different compared to this? Is this just like a normal show for you guys? Are you treating this more special because you've won? So you're gonna put that energy and just say, hey, we've already won this, and we're still here supporting this because this gave us so many opportunities? Or what is your kind of mindset going into tonight per se?
I think we have a very humbling mindset that this is a battle that took us to a place that we've dreamed of playing, and we don't take it for granted. We don't take it like we're any bigger dick in the pool than any of these guys that are playing. We're side by side. We're all peers. We're all here battling for the same scene and for the same industry and the same fans and the same passion. So I think we approach it with thank you for participating in this competition and putting your music out there for everyone to listen to and getting a fucking chance to play Wacken, because that was a dream come true for us to even be selected to represent. I mean, there was an American flag that's, and you guys know the rest of the world isn't always necessarily feel great about America, but it said American flag. It said "Voices of Ruin, United States of America Representatives."
Wow.
Like that
amazing.
is the most humbling fucking image I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's
So
like the Olympics, man. I'm telling you, it's like the Olympics.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Representing
Totally.
America. So
Yeah.
So we approach this with humbleness and appreciation and excitement, and thank you guys for fucking being here, interviewing and listening to us, babble on for fucking how many minutes or whatever we're doing. But no, we approach it with just excitement.
Absolutely.
Excitement.
I feel
that's such a hockey answer, though.
I feel like with the other bands, when Voices is on, it's probably going to be like, this is what we aspire to, how good we need to be in order to be able to move on to every different level in the competition.
Well, we better not fuck that up then. Huh? That's exactly what he's saying. Is like, so you guys better not fuck this one up.
Your words, Dave.
But now I'm nervous.
That
all right?
feels good. You're putting me
Damn
on
it.
a pedestal.
No, I just think that I mean, your guys' the stage presence, the performance is amazing, and again,
Thank you.
I wasn't surprised to see you guys go there, but I just know there's a lot of competition throughout the states to be able to have.
Oh, yeah.
As Eric talked about, an LA competition, a San Diego, Orange County, and then that's going to go with Nevada and Arizona and just
Ohio. What the fuck is in Ohio?
Texas, Oregon.
I didn't know Ohio
Like-
was that big of a fucking.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Cleveland. I guess you. Could
They've
say.
been growing a lot. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
so you really have to you got to be consistent and play well, and not just for this, but that's how you should be playing, and that's how I think what people pick up on.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
So lastly, I want to ask you guys this: what is the next goal that you haven't yet achieved that you would like to? Because obviously you played Wacken, you've toured, you played Japan, you played all these places. So what is the next step in terms of a Voices of Ruin goal, of you guys' goals, just as a band?
World domination.
We want a fucking booking agent, you assholes out there listening. Fucking put us on your roster.
I'd love it. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much again for coming on the show. We really appreciate having you. Always a pleasure, my friends, and good luck to
Thank you, Tanner.
Looking forward
Thank
to
you.
seeing you
Thank you,
guys.
guys. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
guys.
Appreciate the support. You guys are fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For another episode of Popper's Corner, guys, we're out of here.
Our brothers of metal.
Cheers.